Hello, my name is Sachin Mohatto and this is my explanation for the account management system program that I built in C#. In this short presentation, I will be describing about how my solution works and then explain how it uses the key object-oriented programming principles like abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. My program simulates a simple banking system where accounts can perform deposit, withdrawal, and transfer. I created an account that stores name and then balance. The account provide method for depositing and withdrawing money. I created a bank class that manages a list of transactions. The bank can execute transaction and then record its history. The main method creates two accounts. Perform a deposit, withdrawal, and transfer, then prints the result. At the end, the system displays each account's balance and complete transaction history. This structure keeps the program organized and shows how different classes interact to build a working banking system. Now, explaining about the abstraction, in my program I have used an abstract class transaction. This class defines the shared attributes and method that all transactions must have, such as execute, print, and rollback. This abstract class hides low-level details but forces the child class to provide their own implementation. This is abstract because it focuses on what each transaction should do, not how it is done. For encapsulation, the account class has demonstrated encapsulation. The account balance is set as private and cannot be accessed directly. Instead, the only way to change the balance is through the deposit and withdrawal method. This ensures that the balance is always updated in a controlled and safe way, preventing invalid changes from outside the class. Now, for the inheritance, I have created three transaction classes: deposit transaction, transfer transaction, and withdrawal transaction. Each of the class inherits from the transaction class. This allows them to reuse amount, executed, and date stamp. Instead of repeating that code, inheritance reduces duplication and make the design easier to maintain. Now, for polymorphism is shown when the bank class executes different kind of transaction. The bank does not know if the transaction is deposit, withdrawal, or transfer. It just treats them all as the transaction objects and call the execute and present method. Each transaction type overrides this method with its own behavior. This flexibility is the power of polymorphism. These tasks help me understand about object-oriented programs principles in a practical way. I could clearly see how abstraction, inheritance, encapsulation keep data safe and how polymorphism make the code flexible. More importantly, explaining my program like this gave me practice in communication and technical ideas, which is more important skill for working with others in software development. Thank you for listening to my explanation of the simple account management system. This concludes my presentation. Thank you.